Greetings. Welcome, gods and goddesses. It is your girl, Goddess Akasha. And I'm doing this as a request. I had a comment from a sister who was just asking me how to manifest or how to go about attracting love. And me, myself, there are many ways to do this. But me, myself, I usually work on myself. I don't put anything on others. And that's because I wouldn't want to interfere with any divine destinies or anything since I'm a part of the all, but I am not the all. So, what I like to do is I like to work on myself when I want to attract something. You have all the power over yourself. The only time anything outside of yourself has power over you is when you allow it. You are co-creator of your destiny. That's it. So I'm going to go over some ways that I'm enhance my energy to attract. I deal with self-love because I have noticed that the more that I work on myself and work on my self-love, everything else falls into place. Any kind of love, unconditional love, family love, friends love, romantic love, and it even clears out blockages. When you clear out that heart chakra and you truly accept and love yourself, and then you can truly accept and love others, then everything in that vibration comes to you because we also know that there's a universal law of vibration that like attracts like. So whatever you want, we have to figure out. The idea is to use it. It really stems from you, but you want to draw all the energy you can to raise your vibration, to help you raise your vibration so that you are vibrating high enough to attract what you want physically, since everything is thought, everything is mental, and everything vibrates. These are universal laws. So a few things I do, like I deal with the elements. The elements are very powerful. I'm an alchemist, so you have to start with the elements: water, air, earth, right, and fire. So if I'm doing something to draw energy to myself to manifest something, then I make sure that I think about and deal with things that go along with the elements. For instance, if I use sage and I burn it, well, that's fire, and that's also earth, because sage is a plant. It's the earth. My words, the air coming out of my mouth, my words is the air, right? And then water, you can get a glass of water and you could write intentions on the side of the water, speak over the water. You can infuse the water with, people infuse it in the sun, in the moon. And I know you've all seen the crystal bottles, the bottles where the crystals are there. And the crystal, you can put your intentions inside the crystal and the water, and it enhances. It's an energy tool. Remember, you are the vibration. You're just enhancing or using things as tools to enhance your own vibration. Ashe, I say. Ashe, I say. Thank you, ancestors. Mama Umoja, guide my head. Ashe. So, and when we're talking about love and attracting love and self-love, what I do, this is just something that I do. There are many ways to do it. Mine is not necessarily right or wrong. I'm not claiming to be the most powerful. I'm still learning. But we're going to learn together, soul family. But I will tell you what I know and what I've noticed. When you do something repeatedly, it puts more energy into it. Everything is vibrating. And so in order for me to stick to a routine, what I do is I know that when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm going to wash my face. That's just something I'm going to do. I'm going to wash my face, I'm going to brush my teeth, and I'm going to shower. So these are times and places to raise your vibration, call in your ancestors, call in the elements, right? And if you know who your Ori is, ask your Ori to guide your head as you're washing your face, brushing your teeth, as you're washing your body off. Put your intentions on what kind of day you want to have. This is going to be a prosperous day. This is going to be a good day. I'm going to love myself today. I'm going to forgive myself today, whatever it is. Now, manifesting, not only do you have to have the right mind frame and pure intentions, but it works better when your chakras are aligned and you're unblocked. So that's where shadow work comes in. But we'll talk about that, because shadow work is not something you do and then it's over with. Shadow work is things that we continue to do to keep ourselves in a line, because we vibrate, right? We know there's highs and lows. For every action is a reaction. What goes up must come down, right? And so as we dip, what we're trying to do is keep ourselves balanced, or know how to balance that, to stay as much in the middle as we can, because we all have light and dark within us, right? So that's that's what I do. I have a ritual where I wake up. You might create a little rhyme that you say to yourself. What I usually do and what I usually say is the same thing I say on my channel. I always wake up and say, thank you, ancestors, way showers, guides, angels, seen and unseen. Or I say, actually I say, excuse me, I say grand rising, and I thank them. I thank the ancestors, known and unknown, for what they have done, are doing, and will do in the future, seen and unseen. And then I wash my face, and I always ask my Ori to guide my head, because I'm very, very, very connected to my Ori, and I cherish it. So I like to keep her close. Some of you may pour libations. I pour libations at times. Whatever your routine is. And this is between you and your spirit guides, you and your ancestors. I'm just giving some simple examples of what I do. I can't tell every single thing, but those kinds of things. And set my intentions for the day. Water has memory. So as you speak into the water, you're washing in it. You could speak into a glass of water, right? And put your intentions on it, and then drink it. You just drunk that energy. It's the same concept behind the people making holy water, okay? Because it has memory. There are scientific studies that prove that speaking over water changes the molecules. This is very powerful. This makes water powerful. Anyway, so once you call all the elements, and I also call the four directions, north, south, east, west, they each correlate with an element, right? So I think north is intuition, north is they all correlate with the elements and also the seasons. I didn't write that down. I have it all. This is impromptu, just to help. I will do a video. I have a video that I've done where I talked about that. I have it all written down. So please check out one of the earlier videos about candle manifesting. It should be in there, where I talked about the four directions, the four seasons, and there's four elements to go with that. I also call ether and my spirit guides, my higher self, because spiritual messages and spiritual connection always comes from higher self. Higher self is sitting in the 5D having communication, right? And the 3D has to connect with the higher self to receive the messages. So, self-love. Self-love comes with, first of all, forgiving yourself. Any mistakes you made, you didn't know. And if you did know, you made a bad decision. You're human. And with being human, we're spirits living in the material world, having a material experience. It's brand new. It's tempting. Certain pleasures of the physical, the spirit never experienced. So we make mistakes and things happen. You have to forgive yourself. This is part of shadow work. Forgive yourself. So there should be no fear, no guilt, and you have to believe in yourself. And know that you're worthy of love. You deserve it. You are love. You was made from love. What you are an expression of love. So that's one. Knowing that you deserve it. Changing your mindset. The way you think. Also speaking it into the mirror in the morning. As you care for yourself. So I'm caring for myself because I love myself. Because I'm worth it. Because, I am my greatest asset. So speaking affirmations, that's a vibration. Words sound power. Just like they always used to tell you, guard your words. Well, speak positive over yourself. How many times a day do you tell yourself, well, that was stupid? But we're not realizing the vibration you just put on yourself. You just cursed yourself. And I'm learning this too, of how I speak to myself, conversations I have with myself. See? So, we can work on that. And actually, I'm going to have a challenge. I'd like to challenge anybody, and anybody that would like to join, please comment. We're going to have we're going to do a self-love ritual. And then from there on, for every negative thought you have, we're going to think and write down 3 thoughts to counteract that energy. And then we're going to just observe and see how the universe responds. Ashe, I say. Ashe, I say. Ashe, I say. And you will see. Because once you see your own powers, you have confidence in your power, you know what you can do. But how do you know what you can do if you never try? See? You don't even know. We don't know our own potential. We have to start trying. So there are herbs that you can use. Like say if you're burning a candle. Of course, the first thing is to cleanse the candle. You can watch the original candle video for tips on how to do that. But I'm going to go over what kind of herbs you can add to your candles. What kind of herbs that you could burn in your house for either burn directly, or you can add to water and boil in your house and put around the house. And the key is to speak your intentions and set your intentions as you do this. Because remember, it's not the herb or anything outside of you that has the power. It's you. But what you're doing is, you're transforming, you're drawing in and interpreting energy so that you can vibrate on the same vibration that you need to vibrate to bring whatever you manifest into 3D. It's all you. So there are some powerful ones. One that everybody knows and loves are pink and red roses. Now, pink and red roses are for passion, enchantment, and romance, and that kind of thing. Pink is more innocent, and red is more passionate. Then you have basil. I know a lot of people don't know, but you can go buy either fresh basil leaves or dried basil leaves in the seasoning aisle in the grocery store. Very powerful herb though. Basil is for devotion. It heals and removes blockages from the heart chakra. So it could heal relationships. It could heal your ideas about relationships. So, you decide what your intention is, and as you add it, you state it, and you can write it. However many ways you can draw that energy to manifest. Everything is energy. Everything is thought. The universe is thought. Then you have lavender. That's affection and endearment. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is very powerful. Cinnamon does all kinds of things. But cinnamon is for passion. It's also for protection. And rosemary, and that's also good for protection. It's important to protect your heart. If your heart is wide open, you're going to let just anybody just walk in and do anything? No. So you have to have boundaries, healthy boundaries though, and balance. And that's where you would use that. Patchouli, which is for deep, long lasting relationships, stability, life partnerships. Ginger, which is unbridled passion and lust and that kind of thing. Lemon, which is more a friendship, companionship, compatibility type of thing. Nutmeg, sensuality. And my favorite, I'm going to tell you why it's one of my favorites, is jasmine. I love jasmine. Not only does it smell wonderful, but let me tell you, I've been wearing locks for 13 years, and I've always made my own mist and sprays because I like to put my own herbs in it. That's just my ancestors guide me to do that. That's what I do. And I used to take jasmine oil and put it in my concoction and spray it in my locks. And when I tell you, black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, male, female, tall, short, Republican, Democrat, I don't care who it was. People would always stop and be very attracted to me, compliment me on the smell, and be very calm, endearing, and warm. It is highly attractive. Years ago, I used to do locks in the shop, and there was a guy that came in, and he never came to me, and he wanted me to tighten his locks. And I put my spray out. And as I did it, he said, oh, he said, that smells like flowers. I'm a man. I don't want to. I said, look, I urged him. I said, trust me. I said, when I spray this on your girlfriend, going to go mad. I don't know. I said, trust me. And if it don't work, next time you come, I'll give you a discount. When I tell you that man came back, he said, oh my God, whatever that was. My girlfriend was all over me the whole time. She couldn't take her hands off me. Yeah, because jasmine is spiritual love, soulmate love. It is used, it has been used as an aphrodisiac, and it attracts, but it also attracts high vibration. It attracts soulmate type love or spirituality because it's good for the crown chakra. Okay, so you're not connecting on the root chakra, right? So jasmine is one of my favorites. Also, so you can use any of those to dress your candles. You can also use bay leaves, write your intentions. You can burn them. You can use sigils, symbols of any kind. The heart chakra is represented by green and pink, right? Green stones, and the color pink, red. Okay, red is more passion and lusty, and pink is more unconditional, innocent, type of love. You can use your color codes to add what you like. I have another video about colors and light codes. But the other thing you could do is you could create crystal grids. And some crystals that are good you have the rose quartz for unconditional love. Also trust is good for the heart chakra. Amethyst, which is self-worth, which is excellent when you talk about self-love. You got to feel like you worth self-love. Aventurine, luck, heart chakra activation, prosperity, compassion, partnership. Agate, which it opens up the heart chakra and it's good for physical pleasure. Then you have garnet, which is root chakra, and that's passion. Ruby, same thing. Pink tourmaline, malachite, green. It activates the heart chakra. Green stones such as emerald, peridot, green turquoise, green or pink fluorite. All of those are good. Clear crystals, clear quartz intensifies any energy that you put into it. It's clear. It's also considered neither liquid nor solid. It's both. So you can use this to intensify whatever other stone you have. And that's my rose quartz. Rose quartz, right? Adventurine that we spoke about, which is green. Malachite. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this. Wait. On the other side. See the hues of green? I love malachite. All right. And then I don't have all of the crystals, but I do have amethyst. I also wear my usually wear my amethyst ring. I don't have it on right now. But you have your amethyst. I think those are the only ones I have right now in front of me. Oh, this is another chevron amethyst. Cornelian. And so there's a lot of other ones. I just wanted to just show some examples. Also, amethyst cluster. This is also good for the third eye, the psychic, and the crown chakra. So what you would do is, if you made your grid, what I would do is, if after I made my grid, right, and I dressed my candles and I spoke my words, I've already cleansed myself. I've already cleansed my space, right? And I either wrote down my words, or I'm going to say my words, or I got sigils, or I infused my crystals. I have my water, right? So what I would do is I would put a circle of salt, sea salt, and sea salt cleanses and protects, because you don't want any negative energy to affect you drawing these high vibrations to yourself. For every action is a reaction. What's up is down. For every action, it's an opposite and equal reaction. So as you're drawing high vibration, guess who come trotting and trailing along, right? So it's always good to protect, cleanse, protect, and clear out any outside unwanted energies. And then you would put your candle there, say what you need to say, light it, right? After you've, whatever you've dressed it with, whatever herbs you decide to use, and whatever you used it for, you would say, I'm adding this for this. I'm adding that for that, for that, for that. This for this, for this, for this. Then you state your claim. Then you light the candle. And then there you go. And then you be thankful. It's important to be thankful. Thankful is the next highest vibration outside of love itself. Ashe, I say. Ashe, I say. So after that, what I would do is, when you meditate, as you meditate at night or whatever, you could carry your crystal that you infuse with your intentions with you. Every time you see it and hold it, you have more energy to it. And also believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve it. You deserve it, and you will attract that which you are. And you will know the difference between that which is for your highest good and that which is not. Because you're going to be connected to your higher self. That is how I manifest, how I attract through self-love. I hope you like it, and I hope it was helpful. Please comment and stay tuned, family. One love.